During the first 6 months of his second term, January to July 2025, President Trump adopted an aggressive usage of executive orders, far exceeding typical presidential behavior. By mid-July, he had signed a total of 171 to 176 executive orders in just over 6 months, meaning that he had signed more executive orders in his first year than any other president since Franklin D. Roosevelt. So, why is Trump taking such an aggressive pace? First, midterm elections will be held in 2026, when all of the House of Representatives and 1/3 of the Senate will be reelected. While Republicans currently have a congressional majority in both houses of Congress, this may no longer be the case after the midterms. Thus, the Trump team knows very well that their window of complete control of government is very short, and as such, as many deep reforms as possible must be completed during this period. Therefore, many reforms are being pushed through as executive orders rather than through Congress, as executive orders are much faster. Moreover, many of the core issues of Trump's second term have been drafted during the transition of power. He is ready in several areas and can take immediate action on his first day in office. Secondly, Trump does not have campaign pressure, and he often adopts more controversial, quicker, and even more radical policy advancements. Trump knows that his time in office will be completed within 4 years, unlike his first term, where he had to worry about his image to potential voters. So during this term, he is much more of a combative president than a traditional president who will try to find a middle ground or compromise slowly. His second term is not only about policy reforms, but also about system reshaping, such as establishing the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, promoting a large-scale bureaucratic elimination, and changing the federal employee system. These actions will take time to establish an enforcement mechanism, but Trump wants to do this as soon as possible, as it may be too late when there is resistance from Congress or the courts. Additionally, this fast-paced executive action strengthened Trump's image as a decisive leader, effectively mobilized his core supporters, shaped public opinion of his agenda, and set a distinct ideological tone for his administration. Finally, because of conservative think tanks and groups, many policies are not Trump's personal ideas, but are planned and implemented by conservatives for a long time. Project 2025, for example, is a policy playbook designed for the first year of the explosion. It must be pushed through quickly at the right time without giving opponents time to organize resistance. In short, Trump signed executive orders so intensely in his second term because he knows he only has 4 years left and that congressional support could disappear at any time. He is fighting a war against time to achieve complete reform before the window of opportunity closes.